Greetings and welcome to the channel. Bruce Springsteen's new album, A Letter to You, is released on the 23rd of October 2020. The 12-track album will be Bruce's 20th studio record and was recorded at his home studio in New Jersey. 2020 has been a stellar year for new albums from rock's elder statesmen. Bob Dylan, Deep Purple, Blue Oyster Cult, Paul Weller, Cat Stevens, even a forgotten album from Neil Young. As I've said in other videos, all these artists have meant so much to me over the years, and it's fantastic to have them still out there making music. So far, Bruce has dropped 2 songs from the new record, Ghosts and the title track, A Letter to You. And if these are anything to go by, the album will be fantastic. I love the story behind the album, how a fan gave Bruce an acoustic guitar at one of his shows. It sat in Bruce's living room for months. Then one day he just picked it up and the songs for the new album just flowed from him. Meeting with Roy Bittan over coffee to discuss the possibility of recording a new album, Roy suggested, why not record the album live in the studio, no overdubs? And that is exactly what they did, except for a very few guitar overdubs. About 2 weeks ago, I went to the kitchen to make a cup of tea. I left YouTube on in the back room doing its thing. This track came on, and I could only partially hear the music, but I recognised it at once and thought, that's got to be Bruce and the E Street Band. Those drums, those guitars and organ, it must be Bruce. Very quickly, I got back into the back room so I could hear it properly. And yes, it was, as Bruce would say, the biggest and best bar band in the world, just doing their magical thing. Professor Roy Bittan playing majestic piano as always, and Bruce still singing with that same passion and fire at 71. The song was the title track for the new album, A Letter to You. Now I read the song as a man knowing that he only has a finite time left on this planet, and he's decided to write down his life's experiences for his wife, for his children, and maybe even their children. Bruce has always put his heart and soul into his music, and that's one of the reasons he's loved so much. And you know, when he sings, he means every word. Things I found out through hard times and good, I wrote them all out in ink and blood, dug deep in my soul and signed my name true, and sent it in a letter to you. Whenever I hear this track, I'm always reminded of one of Bruce's great heroes, Roy Orbison. I think this would have been a perfect song for Roy to sing, just has so many echoes of the Man in Black. Track 2, Ghosts. If in this life you are blessed to live to old age, you will find that along the way, friends, lovers, parents, they pass. Ghosts is Bruce's way of honouring those who have left. Clarence, Danny, George Stice and others. Bruce believes, like I do, that even though they are not here physically, their spirits and their energy still walk with us. Your old Fender Twin from Johnny's Music Downtown, still set on 10 to burn this house down. Count the band in and then kick into overdrive. By the end of the set, we leave no one alive. Ghosts running through the night, our spirits filled with light. I need you by my side, your love and I'm alive. If you go and look at the official video for this song, you will see old concert footage of Bruce, the band and friends, set alongside the band recording the new album today. The track is set to a classic Springsteen slashing guitar riff, but the whole band sound tremendous on these 2 tracks and sound like they're having an absolute ball in the studio. When in concert, Bruce and the band have always had that alchemy to completely transform songs into something else, and both Ghosts and the title track are going to be showstoppers. As Ghosts reaches its finale, you hear the band, and everybody in the studio joining in on the La 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 chorus. And I can imagine being at a gig and watching 60, 70,000 people sing along as well. And that will be incredible. So like I said, these two tracks are absolutely brilliant, and the more you listen to them, the more they'll grow on you. And if this is a forerunner of what the album's going to be like, it's going to be an absolute classic. So let's look forward to the 23rd of October 2020, and thanks for listening. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It just keeps us going. Thanks a lot. Take care.